Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 of a replay between yaWs and Roz here on Terenas Stand. yaWs' Archmage now at level 4 trying to do some additional pushing. Those Troll Shadow Priests have all but pretty much fallen, I believe. And no, the two Shadow Priests still over to the front that has been abolishing magic. Nice pathing coming in from a peasant or a priest in order to get a level 2 on that, or level 2 Stormbolt on that level 3 Mountain King. Archmage now level 3 as well. Pandurian Brewmaster being resurrected at the Altar of Kings the old-fashioned way. And now we have Priest joining in on the fight and Militia now coming out. So we may have a tower attempt. yaWs currently sitting at 408 extra lumber, so we'll be able to tower. No, he is actually trying to do an expansion attempt, a little bit more playing it safe right there. yaWs trying to take out that early scout farm, and we'll take it out. We do have a Clarity Potion being used and Priest being trained as well, so Roz doing a good job of defending off that attack and really taking down that Pandurian Brewmaster. Pandurian Brewmaster now needs to get to level 2 and get an additional, just get stronger with that Breath of Fire. Level 2 Breath of Fire would still spell doom to a lot of the low hit point units over here. Mountain King now trying to take down the single scout farm over here. And now we have a Footman now going in and going to use Lightning Shield in order to try to disrupt the mining of yaWs. Mountain King, not quite sure, now trying to take down that farm. We do have yaWs now coming back in. yaWs is in yellow, Roz is in red. I don't know why I'm having troubles pronouncing this. And so Roz is now trying to push in right now. We still have a Footman with Lightning Shield that just canceled itself. We do have a Mountain King doing a lot of damage right now, and the Mountain King out of mana as that Arcane Tower is focusing on him. We have a lot of priests, so this fight is going to last pretty long unless those heroes get focused down relatively quickly. Another Breath of Fire coming in from the Pandurian Brewmaster, and units are now trying to run to the back, trying to just buy time, and we have a Scroll of Town portal as Roz decides that this is not a good fight for him. yaWs now teleporting out, losing a lot of peasants in this encounter. We do have the Pandurian Brewmaster only pretty close to level 3, should be able to take out this Goblin Laboratory or the Goblin Merchant Shop in order to get to level 3. So level 2 Breath of Fire is slowly in the works. We do have Roz now speed building a Town Hall and has an expansion and pretty much up and running already. Mountain King coming in at level 3. Archmage at level 3 is a sliver of experience away from level 4. No Scroll of Town portal coming in from Roz, so Roz may be trying to win this with the next fight right now. A lot of Shadow Spellbreakers coming in. Water Elemental is going to finish off here, and we have a reveal being casted by Roz in order to make sure that there is no expansion. We do have Roz now getting full saturation on this gold mine over here, so 5 peasants, and now trying to build some scout towers in order to make sure that he does not get harassed. And the Pandurian Brewmaster now coming in with a good amount of priests, 4 priests, 1 Troll Shadow Priest, couple Footmen, and we're going to have a fight over here at the expansion. We have a lot of Spellbreakers coming in from Roz, so Roz does have the unit mix in order to really win this. Let's see what Roz is going to pick up. He's going to pick up a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. He has not picked up anything yet, so he just went over and just took a look at the items. Now, Spellbreaker's trying to do a little bit of an exchange. Nice Dispel Magics coming in on that Spellbreaker. The Water Elemental. Water Elemental will fall, and Archmage hits level 4. Gonna grab level 2 Brilliance Aura in just a moment, most likely. And the Panda is now trying to tank some damage. More Dispel Magic being casted back and forth. And oh, nice Breath of Fire to catch a lot of those priests. Those priests are trying to heal back up desperately. Mountain King trying to run back away as well. Does not have that much mana, and with the Spellbreakers focusing down on him, he is not going to have that much mana to use. Now we do have the Pandurian Brewmaster now trying to come in. Breath of Fire hits a lot of those buildings, and Roz is just trying to fight back and forth, trying to get a better control of this whole entire situation. And Mountain King now at 50 mana, still getting dispelled constantly and not being able to get a bolt off on that Pandurian Brewmaster. The Footmen have pretty much taken off every single peasant over here at the expansion. And Archmage now trying to run away a little bit. Oh, nice Breath of Fire on the Mountain King. Mountain King may fall at 61 hit points and goes down. So we have a leveling up from yaWs and on the Pandurian Brewmaster and the Archmage as well. And this fight is not going well for Roz. Roz is going to be forced to try to run to the back. Those priests are getting caught out of position constantly, and yaWs is just capitalizing on it with the perfectly timed Breath of Fire every single time. We do have a True Shot Aura on the Pandurian Brewmaster, which is giving additional damage to those Spellbreakers. Very, very nice just combination. Every single unit is pretty much ranged except for the Pandurian Brewmaster in this fight, and maybe a single footman left over from the early part of the game. Archmage now trying to continue to do more fighting. A lot of microwing coming in. No militia coming in over here. Roz does not have that many peasants in order to really call the arms and really push this back right now. And Archmage is going to be forced to try to run to the back. And Pandurian Brewmaster still doing a good job tanking, doing a lot of damage to those units. Wants to run to the back. The transfer of the Potion of Greater Mana in order to be able to do more Breath of Fires. A nice Breath of Fire on those farms right now, and going to take down that Arcane Vault. Mountain King should be popping out relatively soon and be able to start Storm Bolting in just a moment. Archmage trying to push back in. Constant yaWs is just trying to find good positioning, and not quite sure if he will be able to do it. We might have another Breath of Fire. Yes, nice Breath of Fire, even hits the Arcane Tower in the back, and now the units are once more forced to pull to the back. Goblin Shredder in the mix, trying to do some additional damage, and the Pandurian Brewmaster trying to get to those priests, is able to get a Breath of Fire on that Goblin Shredder, and pretty much a straight Spellbreaker battle at this point. No players are at Castle yet, so we do not have Knights to really counter those Spellbreakers. And the Footman has finished taking down the main expansion, so Roz is in trouble here. Roz trying to figure out what exactly he can do. Upgrades are currently sitting at 0-0 versus 0-0, so only that True Shot or the additional 1 damage, the difference between them. Priest now trying to run away. Good pathing coming in from the Water Elemental, but still not enough. Now a surround on that Water Elemental, and a nice Breath of Fire, but it really only caught the Archmage, as Spellbreakers are immune to magic. And just damage coming forth between all the players right now. Archmage of yaWs Days, no items on him really, and yaWs Days Pandurian Brewmaster gets bolted, and it loses a lot of mana due to that feedback coming in from that Spellbreaker. The Spellbreaker's trying to push back in once more. Nice Breath of Fire, but doesn't really catch anything, so yaWs Days seems to be losing it just a little bit, but I think his army size is going to more than make up for the difference between this fight. Another Breath of Fire doesn't really catch any more priests. Really needs to try to get down those priests or that Mountain King. Mountain King is sitting at 200 hit points right now, and more units going back and forth left and right. I think yaWs Days True Shot Aura is really what's giving a little bit of a slight advantage to the Spellbreakers of yaWs Days as opposed to Roz. Still no upgrades coming in from both sides, and those Arcane Towers are now able to finally do some damage. And Roz should really be, yaWs Days should try to focus down those priests. Those priests would just fall like butter, and like a hot knife through butter, as the feedback damage would just hit them and just destroy them. yaWs Days still trying to get into a good position, and we have Roz picks up a Goblin Zeppelin. So a Goblin Zeppelin being purchased by Roz with that Mountain King. Mountain King trying to get back into position. Another Arcane Vault is built to the south, and the Pandurian Brewmaster now has another Breath of Fire, and the Mountain King goes down to the Panda. Roz now trying to do a little bit more fighting back and forth. We have level 5 on the Pandurian Brewmaster, and I'm going to call the game now for yaWs Days. yaWs Days with the level 5 Pandurian Brewmaster. He's currently in position to Breath of Fire all of those priests. Come on, do it. No, he's not. Oh, there he goes, and then yaWs Days takes this game. Thank you guys for listening. Remember, this is from the World Cyber Games 2009 from Chengdu, China. This is part of the Group D stage match, and thank you guys for listening.